Welcome back, agents, to my channel, Idea Insurance Agency. In this video, I am going to teach you what to do when your appointment goes bad. Have you gotten one of those bad appointments that you're on your mind saying, oh my God, what am I doing here? I should just pack my stuff and get out. Well, I'm gonna teach you what to do in those type of situations, because my main rule of thumb is that you never give up no matter how bad it is. That's my rule of thumb. So what are some things that might cause an appointment to really go bad? So the first thing I want to share with you is that maybe the decision maker is not present. So you're there, you're sitting at the house and you're talking with Mr. Smith, and he's not the decision maker. The decision maker is his son or daughter. Well, guess what? That might be a reason for you to reschedule that appointment for a time when the decision maker is available. But I'm gonna tell you not to do that, and I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. Okay, the second thing why an appointment might be bad is that, man, they just don't remember that they had an appointment with you. Maybe when you talk to them, they were in the middle of something else, or it was not that important, but they still give you the date and time, and they just don't remember the appointment. What do you do in that case? Do you reschedule, or do you do something else? And I'll tell you in a little bit. Third thing is that they misunderstood the point of the appointment. They thought that you were there for something else, and no, you're there too because you want to help them with their insurance, but maybe they thought you were there for something else. What do? You go back to the car? No. Stay tuned. And the last thing is, and of course there's more reasons why an appointment goes bad, but these are the main four. The number 4 reason is because it's unexpected. Maybe you're doing some door knocking. Maybe you're working some cold leads. Hey, it's unexpected, and you get a lot of haters when you go into a house unexpected. But hey, my rule of thumb is never give up. So let me tell you what I do in those situations. Again, this is case by case basis. Never give up. So in the first scenario, what would I do if I were you and the decision maker is not available? I call the decision maker and have the decision maker on the phone while I'm doing the presentation with Mr. Smith. Okay, I've done that. I close sales like that. So you just don't give up and reschedule. You actually try to get a hold of the decision maker because there's still opportunity. You're already there at the house. Now, second thing that I do, if they don't remember the appointment in that situation, is that I make them remember. So one of the things I do is that I make sure I call them when I'm on my way. And for more information about that, you can actually watch my video on how to prep for an appointment, where I go into specifics on how you can do that. But make sure they remember you. Make sure that to show them the calendar that they already accepted the invitation, that you were gonna go there to that house, or that you were gonna call them at that time. Make sure if you have maybe a physical calendar, make sure they see the notes that you have an appointment with them. So make them remember. Do something to make them remember. In most cases, they're gonna say, oh yeah, now I remember, yes, come in. And now you have an opportunity to sit in front of them, do your presentation. Now, if they misunderstood the point of the appointment, that could happen. I got clients that think I'm there to mow their yard instead of talking about insurance. Hey, Mr. Smith, I'd love to help you with that. In fact, I am going to help you with that if you have the mowing machine, and then just give me 30 minutes to go over what I'm really here for and what I want to help you out. So never say no, always say yes, even if they misunderstood why you're there. Another thing that can happen, that sometimes they think we work with the state or the government with insurance, and we cannot say that we work for the state or the government, but sometimes we assist with those services. So usually if they just want a resource to get assistance, I help them with that because I know where all the resources are, and then boom, I jump in and get them back where I want them, which is to talk to them about how they can protect their family or protect their health situation. All right, so you always go to where you want, and after you're in, you control that appointment, and that's really important. Now, if they're mad because it's unexpected and you just kind of show up to their house because you door knocked or they were not expecting your call, and let's just say that they're just not interested and don't bother me, what do? I understand that, Mr. Smith. I just thought this was gonna be great for you because you're on my list. And if you're on my list, it's because I wanna help you. Hey, but I understand you're not interested. Guess what? Do you know anybody else that might need health or life insurance? And just ask for referrals. They might just knock the door on you, but if you don't ask, you're not gonna get anything. If you ask, they might say, oh, the neighbor down the street, actually, we're talking about life insurance. Why don't you go ahead and see him? And boom, you can just go right there. So you always do something. Just don't crumble when you get the first no or the first objection. Never, never give up. That's gonna take you far. And when an appointment goes bad, you never give up. You keep pushing until you're in the front of the house, make that presentation and close the deal. I'll see you in the next video.